Hello and welcome. Are you tired of trying to remember grammar rules? Have you studied English for a long time but still can't talk well? Do you wish there was an easy and fun way to learn English? Then this video is just for you. Today I will show you something real and very helpful. I will show you how to learn English while you sleep. Let's go step by step. Now let's be honest. You will not become perfect at English in just one night. Nobody goes to sleep and wakes up speaking English perfectly. But what if I told you something amazing? Your brain does not stop working when you sleep. While your body is resting, your brain is still listening, taking in words, and saving sounds and patterns. Science tells us that when you sleep, your brain keeps working. It does this during the deep sleep part and the light sleep part. This is called memory reactivation, and it is real. In 2012, some scientists in Switzerland did a test. They taught people some new words from another language. Then, while those people were sleeping, they played those words softly near their ears. The next morning, the people who heard the words during sleep remembered much more than the people who slept in quiet. That is not magic. That is how your brain works. Today, I will teach you how to use this in the right way so that even when you sleep, you keep learning English. No tricks, no fake stuff, just smart steps, real science, and easy guidance. Even if you are just starting out, this will work for you. So don't skip any step because every single one is important. The last one might be the one that changes your life. Let's begin. Step 1. Get your mind ready before you sleep. Before you press play on any audio, you must get your mind ready. Why? Because your brain listens better when it feels calm, peaceful, and open. If you go to sleep worried, looking at your phone, or with lots of noisy thoughts, the English audio will not go deep into your memory. It will just pass by like wind. So what should you do? Here is the way. Lie down in your bed. Turn off the lights. Close your eyes. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Then say softly to yourself, I am safe. I am calm. I am open. I am ready to learn English in my sleep. My brain is strong. My brain is listening. These are not just nice words. They are like a message to your brain. You are telling it, now is the time to take in new things. Now is the time to grow. Let me tell you about a woman named Fatima. She works at a hospital every day. She is very tired at night. She wants to get better at English but has no free time. So she tries sleep learning. But she just plays a video and goes to sleep. Nothing changes. Then one night, she tries something different. She lies down, breathes slowly, and says, even if I am tired, my brain is still learning. I am open to English. I am getting better. That night, she sleeps well. The next morning, she hears a sentence on YouTube that she had heard during her sleep. And something feels different. She remembers it. Why? Because she got her mind ready. She did not just let the sound play. She told her brain, wake up. We are learning now. This step is simple but very important. If you skip it, the other steps become weaker. Always get your mind ready before you sleep. Step 2. Use simple and repeating audio. Your mind is ready. But what you play is very important. Do not play hard things like movie talks, big grammar lessons, or long podcasts. Why? Because your sleeping brain cannot handle hard stuff. It needs short, clear, and repeating sounds, just like a song. So what kind of English audio should you play? Choose things like these, short everyday talks. Hi, how are you? I'm good, what about you? Simple positive sentences. I speak English well. My English is getting better every day. Easy sentence loops. This is my room. This is my room. This is my room. This kind of audio makes a pattern in your brain, and your brain loves patterns. It does not feel like studying. It feels like remembering. Let me show you which is easy for your sleeping brain. Option A. According to the rule of subject-verb agreement, third-person singular subjects must end with an S unless. Option B. He works. she cooks. He works, she cooks. He works, she cooks. He works, she cooks. Which one is easier? Option B, of course. It is simple, repeating, and easy to hold on to. So find or make a 10 to 20 minute audio file with simple English sentences. It should repeat every few minutes. The speed should be slow and calm. Save it and play the same one every night for 30 days. This will help your brain get really good at hearing English. Over time, your ears will understand English faster than ever before. Step 3. Keep the volume low, like a soft whisper. You have chosen the right audio. Now the next important thing is how loud it should be. You might think, why does it matter? I just need to hear it, right? But here is the truth. If the audio is too loud, your brain cannot learn. If it is too soft, your brain will not hear it at all. So what is the right level? It should be like someone is gently whispering right next to your ear. Calm, soft, and peaceful. It should not feel like a teacher talking loudly. It should feel like a friend reading to you while you fall asleep. Why does the volume matter so much? Let's say you are sleeping and suddenly a very loud, "Hello, how are you?" comes through your ear. What happens? Your brain feels scared, even in sleep. Your brain is always trying to keep you safe. Loud sounds make your brain go into danger mode, not learning mode. When that happens, the door to learning closes. But when the sound is low, soft, and gentle, your brain feels safe. And a safe brain is a learning brain. Ryan was a student from Nepal trying to get better at English. He downloaded English audio and played it every night. But after 1 week, he felt nothing had changed. He was upset. Then one day, he asked his little sister to listen while he slept. She told him, "Your speaker is way too loud. It sounds like someone is yelling all night." Ryan was surprised. That night, he turned the volume way down, soft as the sound of wind. The next morning, he clearly remembered one phrase from his sleep audio. "Nice to meet you. My name is John." He smiled. It was the first time something stayed in his memory. Why? Because he played it at the right level. Use headphones made for sleeping if you can. Or put the speaker near your pillow. Turn the volume down until it feels like a calm whisper. Test it by lying down with your eyes closed. If it feels relaxing and gentle, it is right. Step 4. Keep the audio between 10 to 30 minutes, not hours. Now let's talk about how long your audio should be. Many people make a big mistake here. They think, if I play 3 hours of English while sleeping, I will learn more. That is wrong. Your brain does not work that way, especially when you sleep. Here is what science tells us. Your brain can take in small bits of information, like a short talk or repeating sentences, but only if the content is simple and short. If your audio is too long, your brain gets confused. You hear many different topics with no repeating. In the end, your brain forgets everything. When you sleep, your brain does not learn like a student. It learns like a little child hearing a lullaby through rhythm and repeating. That is why short nursery rhymes are easy to remember. That is why people repeat prayers or songs again and again. The brain needs a pattern, not a long lesson. Let me tell you about Lucia from Brazil. She had trouble with English for 7 years. Every night, she played long 2-hour YouTube English videos while sleeping, thinking more was better. But after a month, she was shocked. She remembered nothing, not even one clear sentence. She said, "It felt like pouring water into a broken cup." Then she tried something small. Instead of a 2-hour video, she chose just one 15-minute audio. It had only simple daily sentences like, "I need some water. Where are you from? What time is it?" And the key was she listened to the same 15-minute audio for 10 nights in a row. After 10 days, she surprised herself. A tourist in her city asked, "Excuse me, where is the nearest pharmacy?" And Lucia answered with no fear, "Go straight and turn right. You'll see it near the cafe." That was her first real English talk. No worry, no fear. Why did this work? Because her brain did not learn from too much stuff. It learned from focused repeating. Just like a song gets stuck in your head when you hear it 10 times, English sentences become natural when they repeat in a short loop. So choose or make an audio that is 10 to 30 minutes long. Keep the topic focused, just greetings, or just food words, or just one small story. Play the same audio every night for at least 30 days. Short audio plus long commitment equals real results. Step 5. Play the same audio every night for 30 days. Now let's talk about the mistake most people make. Because of this mistake, they never see results even after weeks of trying. The mistake is changing the audio too often. Here is why this hurts your brain. Your brain does not learn by hearing something one time. It learns by hearing it again and again. Every time you hear a sentence, it becomes easier for your brain to know the sound, understand the meaning, and get ready to say it. But if you play a new video every night, you break that pattern. Your brain hears something one night and it is gone the next. It never gets to practice, so it just throws it away. Think about your favorite song. Maybe a song you heard when you were young. Ask yourself, how did you learn all the words? Did you sit down and study it? Did you write the words 10 times? No. You heard it again and again on the radio, in the car, at a friend's house. You did not plan to learn it. But one day, you knew every single word. You could sing it in your sleep. That is the power of repeating. Now use this with English. If you choose one simple 20-minute audio with daily talks and useful sentences, and you listen to it every single night for 30 days, it becomes your brain's language song. At first, you will not remember much. But by day 10, your brain will start to guess the next sentence. By day 20, you will hear a line and quietly say it along. By day 30, that audio is part of your brain. It lives in your memory just like your favorite song. And when you speak, the words come out naturally. So do not look for new videos every night. Do not fill your brain with random lessons. Do what music does to you. Repeat one thing until you never forget it. That is where fluency begins. Choose one audio with simple, useful sentences. Play that exact same audio every single night for at least 30 days. If it feels boring, good. Boring means it is going into your long-term memory. Mastery comes from repeating, not from variety. Step 6. Listen again for 5 minutes right after you wake up. Now let's talk about the step most people skip. But it is actually one of the most powerful. Right after you wake up, your brain is in a very special state. It is called the alpha state. It is a soft, relaxed, and very open brain state. In this moment, your memory is wide open. So if you really want to learn English while sleeping, you must also listen to English in the first 5 minutes of waking up. This is not about starting your day with a grammar lesson. It is about playing the same audio you play during sleep and letting your brain recognize the sounds. That moment of recognizing is the start of fluency. Think of your brain in the morning like wet cement, soft and fresh and ready. Whatever you put into it first stays. That is why if the first thing you hear is something happy, you feel good all day. If it is something sad or scary, your whole day feels heavy. Now, imagine this. You have been listening to a 20-minute English audio every night. Your brain was relaxed in taking it in, but the moment you wake up, it is like your brain forgets what it heard, unless you remind it. That is where the magic happens. If you press play on that same audio for just 5 minutes in the morning while brushing your teeth, making tea, or getting dressed, you send a strong message to your brain. This is real. This is important. Don't forget it. And your brain listens. Those 5 minutes lock the sentences into your memory. They turn quiet listening into real understanding. Just like writing in wet cement before it dries, you make English stick. Keep your sleep audio ready next to your bed. When you open your eyes, don't check your phone. Don't scroll, just press play on the same audio for 5 minutes. Let your brain reconnect with the sounds from the night. Step 7. Say out loud what you heard, even if it feels funny. Here is the truth. You can listen to 100 hours of English. You can watch thousands of videos. You can even sleep with English every night for months. But if you never open your mouth and say the words out loud, your talking skill will never grow. Listening is only half the job. The other half is speaking with your own voice. And most people skip this part. They sleep with English. They understand the words, but when it is time to talk, they go quiet. Not because they are not smart, not because they did not try, but because they did not try, but because they never trained their mouth, only their mind. Fluency lives in your muscles, not just your memory. Your lips, your tongue, your breath, your voice. They need to practice too. Here is the science. When you say something out loud, your brain connects three things at once. First, your memory remembers the sentence. Second, your mouth and tongue start moving. Third, your ears hear the sound and help fix it. This mix is what builds real talking power. That is why people who talk to themselves in English every day get 10 times better than those who only listen. Julia was a 38-year-old mom from Spain. She had been learning English for 12 years but was still scared to speak. She could understand movies. She knew grammar. But when someone asked her a question in English, her voice would disappear. She started sleeping with English, 1 audio per night. But she still was not speaking. Then on day 15, she tried something different. In the morning, she repeated just 1 sentence from the sleep audio, softly, alone in her kitchen. "Would you like some coffee?" She whispered it 5 times, then 10 times. Then she added her own answer. "Yes, please, I love coffee." That tiny step changed her brain. It was like waking her voice up from a long sleep. After 1 week of doing this, she started talking more easily with her daughter. After 2 weeks, she sent a voice message to her teacher in full English. Her teacher cried, not because it was perfect, but because Julia had finally found her voice. Every morning after listening, say 1 to 2 full sentences from the audio out loud. Don't whisper. Speak clearly, like you were talking to a friend. Don't worry if it is not perfect. This is not about being right. This is about being right. This is about being free. Repeat each sentence 5 to 10 times. For example, I'm learning English, and I'm not giving up. This will train your mouth, help your pronunciation, and make your voice feel natural in English. Step 8. Write down 1 or 2 sentences you remember. Now we add a secret weapon that most people never use, writing. You might ask, what does writing have to do with sleep learning? Everything. Because writing is the final step that connects what you heard, what you said, and what you remember. It makes your brain take all that quiet memory and turn it into something clear and real. There is a part of your brain that decides what to remember and what to forget. This part gets turned on when you focus, repeat, and especially when you write by hand. When you hear English in your sleep, your brain is quietly gathering sounds. When you write what you remember the next morning, your brain says, "Okay, I am not just hearing this, I am using this." And that one act of writing can move a sentence from short memory to long memory, from something you heard to something you truly know. Daniel was a 29-year-old designer from Germany. He loved watching English videos and tried sleep learning for weeks but never felt it was working. Then he read something online that said, after sleeping with English, wake up and write 1 sentence every day. So Daniel tried it. Day 1, he wrote, "Hello, how are you?" Day 2, "Nice to meet you." Day 3, "I'm going to the store." Simple and short. Nothing fancy. But after 15 days, Daniel had a small notebook full of 15 real easy English sentences, all from his sleep sessions. He started reading the notebook every morning, saying those sentences out loud. And soon those sentences started coming out in his real talks without thinking. Daniel did not sit down to memorize. He listened, then wrote, then used. That is fluency. Keep a small notebook next to your bed. After listening to your audio or while drinking your morning tea, write 1 or 2 sentences you remember hearing. Even if you only remember 3 or 4 words, write them down. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. This is not for a test. It is for your brain. Over time, this grows into a full collection of real English sentences built by your sleeping brain and gathered by your morning focus. Step 9. Use sleep affirmations to change what you believe about yourself. Let me ask you something important. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you are good at English? Do you believe that one day you will speak freely and without fear? Or do you quietly tell yourself, I am not good at English. I always forget words. I will never be fluent. My accent is bad. Here is the truth that most teachers never tell you. What you believe about yourself is stronger than any vocabulary list. Your thoughts shape your fluency more than grammar ever will, and that is where affirmations come in. Affirmations are short, strong, happy sentences that are made to change what you believe about yourself. When you listen to them while sleeping, they go right past your worried mind and straight into the deep part of your brain, your subconscious. They don't just help you learn English, they help you believe, I am someone who speaks English. Your awake mind is like a guard. It hears something and says, is that true? Do I agree? Can I do that? But the deep part of your brain does not argue. It just listens and stores things, especially when your brain is in a calm, sleepy state. That is why sleep affirmations work so well. You are not awake to say, no, that's not true. Your brain just accepts them as truth. That is how people turn fear into confidence, not by pushing hard, but by slowly changing the story inside their head. Noah was a 42-year-old engineer in South Korea. He had studied English for over 20 years. He passed tests. He watched English TV. But he never felt he could speak in meetings. He did not trust his own voice. He started sleeping with affirmations every night, not grammar, not vocabulary, just belief sentences like, I speak English with calm and confidence. I am getting better every day. My voice in English matters. Mistakes don't stop me. They teach me. He did not expect a big change, but after 10 nights, something happened. He was asked to introduce himself in an online meeting with a client from New York. Normally, he would freeze up, but that day he turned on his camera and said, hello, my name is Noah. I am excited to share our ideas today, and he didn't even notice until after the meeting. It felt natural. It felt easy, almost like someone else had spoken. But it was Noah, his new self, the one he had been building in his sleep. Find or make a simple English affirmation audio that is 5 to 10 minutes long. It should have happy, easy, believable sentences, repeated clearly and slowly. Play this audio right before you sleep, or let it play gently all night. Use the same affirmations for 21 to 30 days so the change goes deep. You can even record your own voice saying these lines because your brain loves the sound of your own voice. This step is not just about words. It is about changing who you think you are. Because once you believe you are a confident English speaker, your brain will start acting like it. And that is where real fluency begins. Step 10. Mix sleep learning with real-life practice to truly become fluent. Now we come to one of the most important truths in this whole journey. You can do every single step. You can listen while sleeping. You can repeat audios. You can whisper affirmations. But if you never use English in your real daily life, your fluency will stay stuck in your dreams. Sleep learning is powerful, but it is not magic. It is a helper, not the whole plan. You still need to speak, write, think, listen, and live in English during the day, and this is where most people fall short. They do all the sleep learning steps but stay quiet during the day. They get scared. They wait to be perfect. They keep their voice inside. But the truth is, your voice only grows when you use it. If the night is your base, then the day must be your practice field. Here is what you should do. Make a 2-part daily English plan. At night, do the sleep learning steps. During the day, practice for real. Speaking, writing, reading, watching, and thinking in English. Make a simple rule for yourself. If I sleep with English for 20 minutes, I will speak English for 2 to 5 minutes today. Keep a small notebook where you write how you are doing. Use apps, mirrors, voice recordings, or friends. Anything to get you actually using English. Keep your sentences short and real. Talk about your day, your mood, your goals. For example, I woke up at 7. I drank coffee. I am watching a video in English. This is not about grammar. This is about habit. Your brain must feel English is not just a school subject. English is my language now. Most people do everything right, but they quit on day 6. They say, I don't see results. I still can't speak well. Nothing is happening. But fluency is like planting a seed. The roots grow under the ground for a long time before you see the plant come up. Sleep learning is the same. You might not notice the changes at first, but slowly your brain is learning patterns, your ears are getting better, your mouth is getting ready, and then one day, a sentence just comes out, naturally, without thinking. But that moment only comes if you keep going long enough to reach it. Don't quit on day 6. Your big moment might be on day 7 or day 14 or day 21, but it is coming. If you stay. Closing words. Use the right kind of audio. Simple, repeating, and gentle. Play it the same way every night for at least 30 days. Keep your sleep space calm, quiet, and free from noise. Stay with it. Don't look for fast results. Trust the quiet growth that is happening inside you. So now you have the full picture. Not a shortcut, not a trick, not some overnight miracle, but a real, honest plan made to teach your brain English while you sleep and build your fluency day by day, night by night, slowly and powerfully. Because English is not just a language. It is a door. It is a bridge. It is a tool that connects you to the whole world. And if you have watched this far, I know one thing about you. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not bad at English. You are just someone who never got the right help, until now. So let this be the moment everything changes. From tonight, you don't just sleep. You train. You take in new things. You become the English speaker you have always wanted to be, in your dreams and in real life. You don't need more motivation. You just need the right steps and the will to follow them. Now you have both. So close your eyes tonight, press play, and remember, even while you rest, your future is listening. If this video helped you, if you feel more ready, if you're excited to start, subscribe now for more real and easy English lessons like this one. Leave a comment below that says, I am starting tonight, so others know they are not alone. Your journey does not end here. It begins here.